Hi children, welcome back to Maths class. Dear students, today let us start chapter 5 Fractions. Dear students, what is a fraction? A fraction represents a part of a whole or more generally any number of equal parts. See, generally we are saying a fraction describes how many parts of a certain size. There are examples 1/2, 8/5, 3/4, like that. See, here in the textbook they given fraction as the part of the whole. What is that? The fraction is the part of the whole. When you say the half of, what we are saying? Half of. Into how many parts are going to break the whole? There is the 2 parts. See, in the A, B, C, you see that. Here, there are the 2 unequal parts. In the B case also same, but in the C, 2 equal parts. Why? Why there are 2 equal parts? Because they are having both are having the same size. Yes, that's why we are saying as a fraction as a part of the whole. Next, see here, one example they given. Here, look at the circle cutouts. See how many parts are there, you see? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. How many parts are there? 4 parts. And this divided into 4 parts. And is there any different in the way they have been divided? Yes, this is the different, and in the A case, and what is the difference between the B case, you see? In the A, we can choose any part, say it is a 1/4 of the circular cutout. Yes, if you taken any one piece in that, means easily we can say this is the 1/4 of this part. But in this case not. Why? Means these are not divided equally. Got the idea? Yes. Next. First point is finished. Fraction as a part of the whole. Next part. Fraction consists of 2 numbers. How many numbers it contains, dear children? If we are saying as a fractions, means it containing the 2 numbers and written one above the other, separated by a line. The number above the line is called as a numerator. See here examples. Here there are the 2 numbers are there. 1/7, 2/7, 4/9. See, the number above the line. Here these 2 numbers separated by a line, no? Okay. The number above the line is called as this one is called as a numerator. The number below the line, the number below the line is called as a denominator. Tell me the numerator now. 1, 2, 4. These are the numerator. And 7, 7, 9. These are the denominator. To write a fractions, we need 2 numbers. Yes. To write a fractions, we need how many numbers, dear students? 2 numbers. It's very important. Why 2 numbers? Means one is a numerator and one is a denominator. Next one. The number of equal parts into which the whole is divided from the denominator. Yes, that is also correct. The number of equal parts. Equal parts, the whole is divided from the denominator. If suppose, I will explain it. Suppose there is one circle. Okay. Yes. How many parts? There 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. This one we will write here. Denominator place. How many place? How many parts are there? 4 parts. This one you should do. Means whole we will write in the denominator, and parts. Okay. Only we are selecting the parts. Only one part. Okay. That we will write in the numerator. Got the idea? The number of equal parts selected or shaded from the numerator. Yes, the shaded part is what it is? 1 is there. This is the numerator, and whole part is we are writing in the denominator. It's very important, dear children. If they are giving any figures, means write the numerator and denominator, means shaded part we are calling as a numerator and the whole part we are calling as a denominator. Yes, like this you see here. Okay, see now you write numerator and the denominator. Where it is now? Right. Yes. How many parts are there? You tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is 4. Denominator means whole part I should write. How many parts shaded? 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 is what? Numerator. Okay, and 4 is what? Denominator. Okay, see in this case, how many parts you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. And how many part is shaded here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, this is the numerator. Next, fraction as a part of collection. What is that? Fraction is a part of collection. How we are explaining this one? You see this. This is the collection of 10 labels. Divide this collection into 2 equal parts. See children, this is the one collection. They given 10 labels here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And divide the collection into 2 equal parts. Each of these parts will have a 5 labels. Yes, no? This is the 5 labels and this one is a 5 labels. Say 5 labels. So we will write 1 by 2 of 10 is a 5. Means 10 is we are divided as a like this. 5 ones are 5 twos are. How we will write this one? 1 by 2. You see the next example. Half of the collection is colored. How you saying this one? See children, how many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, in that 3 they colored. Okay, how you are writing this one? Denominator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many boxes are there? You write. And how many you colored in that? 3. 3 ones are, 3 twos are. Yes, half is colored. Okay, like that. Here you see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. How many colored? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2 threes are, 2 fours are. Yes, our answer is 3 by 4. Yes, is there or not? Yes, you see in this case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write in the denominator. How many in that colored? 4. 2 twos are, 2 threes are. Yes, 2 by 3 of this collection is colored. How you are saying? How many is colored means? How many collections is colored means 2 by 3 of this collection is colored. Yes. Next point. Fraction as a part of the group. See children. One example they have given. This is a Hari's sweet shop. Okay, here they given Mysore Pak, laddus and jalebi. Tell me, how many Mysore Paks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 8 and 12. How many Mysore Paks are there? 12 Mysore Paks. And how many laddus are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 are 20 laddus. And this one 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 jalebis are there. Okay. Now, see the questions. What are the sweets available in Hari's sweet shop? Mysore Paks, laddu, jalebis are the sweets available in the Hari's sweet shop. And what part of the shelf does he keep laddus? You tell me the what. How many shelves are there? 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 shelves. In that only that one shelf he kept the laddus. 1 by 3. That's why it is 1 by 3rd and read as a 1/3 or 1 by 3. Yes, I have written already. See, 3 shelves are there. In that one shelf he kept. Hari wants to sell 7 by 20 of laddus to Viju. See, 7 by 20 means totally how many are there? 20 laddu. In that he wants to sell how many laddus? 7. How many laddus does Viju get? It is 7. Yes, 7. In that 20, how many? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Remaining is how many is left now? 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is remaining. Okay. Next examples. This is Mani's vegetable shop. Yes, in Mani's vegetable shop, brinjal, potatoes, tomato, chilies, carrot, tomatoes are there. Which vegetable is kept in the largest area? See children, which vegetable is kept in the largest area? Largest area, which one it is? Tomato, you see tomato in this box also is there, in this area also is there. Means right, it is tomato. Tomatoes. Which part is it? Which part is it? In this, how many part is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally how many? 6. In that 2 parts. Yes, 2 by 6. 2 ones are 2 threes are means how much? 1 by 3. Already they have given no here? Yes. Next one. What part of the area used to keep carrot? It is 1 by 6. That's correct. Yes, 6 parts are there. In that only 1 part is carrot. From the above example, we conclude that the fraction is a part of collection in a group. Yes, dear children, in this class we have studied about the fractions. Fraction is a, what is that points you remember? Fraction as a part of the whole. Okay, and what is numerator, what is denominator you studied. Fraction is a part of collection and fraction as a part of the group. Yes, now you sit and practice all these examples, dear students. Thank you.